Suspense is drawn out for 6 to 8 hours, in my case, 12. Each one of those gruesome hours, a nurse would come in and describe exactly what was happening: surgical lines drawn, cutting through scar tissue, breaking the sternum, on bypass, 2 pints of blood lost, sewn up in the NICPU. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Just kept repeating in my head, he's going to be okay. As they pressed the buzzer to say who I'm there for, girlfriend of Kyle Swanson, the atmosphere changed. There was doctors, nurses, and patients going in and out of rooms, and seeing him for the first time, I broke into tears and my heart sank. But it's in that moment whether or not I chose to be strong and thankful that he's alive or whimper about his inevitable looks. So quickly, I pulled myself together because I knew that he would need for me to be strong. From the sound of my sniffles and my comforting touch, his eyes shot open for the first time after surgery. That's an experience I'll never forget. When someone in need of help senses that support, care, and love you have for them while on high doses of multiple medications, it leaves an imprint on one's heart and, more importantly, the desire to be there for more people in need. At 15 years old, for 28 hours straight, I lacked the need to sleep and to even eat. His surgery was an incredibly significant point in my life when someone's needs were put far ahead of my own. I've always had the dream to one day become a nurse, so being at the age when I can actually provide for someone who needs it more than I do, I was all about it. Hands-on in each hospital room he was in, I provided chapstick and ice chips when he made the motions. I assisted doctors and nurses with his bandages, witnessed his chest and breathing tubes being taken out, right beside him holding his hand, kept track of his liquid intake and output, holding his vomit bucket when he needed it, and one of my favorites, taking him on walks when he was capable. Seeing the progress firsthand from first walk to last walk was amazing. It made me feel as if I'd accomplished something. Now you're probably wondering why I want to work at Children's Hospital. I've been around children my whole life, whether it's been my cousins, babysitting, you name it. At 5 years old, I had a baby doll attached to my hip. I just love the essence that kids see everything as an opportunity. They see everything as a possibility. Nothing's impossible to a child. They have this huge light, and you give them a challenge and they'll overcome it. And I think that's amazing. That's something that adults don't have, and I think that I would just thrive in this environment at Children's Hospital. Now you're probably wondering, who am I? I'm Morgan Stanley, and I am someone who is very motivated. I'm loving and caring, and I show up and I get things done. I've been a waitress for 7 years, and I see that a lot like working in a hospital. You're taking care of multiple volumes of people you don't know, and people from different backgrounds. I think I thrive because I'm very outgoing and I can speak to a lot of different people, and so that's just helped me thrive in communication and my sense of service to everybody. I'm loving and caring because they wear my heart on my sleeve. I know who I am, and I know that I would treat somebody with the same utmost respect and love and care that I would my own family members. The fact that someone would put me in charge of their family, now they're my family. I want to make sure that they get better just as much as you do. I'm motivated. I always show up for work on time, and if I have a goal, I always intend to finish that goal and meet it by the end of the shift, my shift. I want to be a leader. I want to be there to help my coworkers or ask questions when needed to be asked if I'm unsure. And you're probably wondering, well, why would we benefit from having you on our team? I think you would benefit because I show up with a smile. I show up with a great attitude towards work. I have this great outlook on life where I think that negativity is not supposed to be in your life. I think that positivity rules everyone's emotions, and if you go into your workforce with positivity, nothing can really bring you down. Even if there's bad situations, if you look at the positive side of things, something good always comes from it. I always have a smile on my face and I show up for work ready. So I think that's why you would benefit. And for someone being now 21 years old, I'm ready to pursue my career that I knew that I was going to join at 15 years old when I witnessed my boyfriend go through heart surgery. So thank you for your time, and if you have any further questions, I would love to hear them, and I am open to any feedback that you guys have for me. Thank you.